This is a revision video for density required practical, and it all comes down to the density equation. Density equals mass divided by volume. In every method, we get the mass of the object or the substance by using a balance. Simple as that. To obtain the volume depends if it's a regular or an irregular object. If it's a regular object, such as this cube, we could use a ruler, then use length times width times height to get the volume. Or we could do it more accurately. We could use vernier calipers or a micrometer to get a more accurate length, get a more accurate width, get a more accurate height, then times the length times the width times the height to get the volume. The reason why vernier calipers or micrometers are more accurate is because they've got a greater resolution. That's for regular objects. And once we've got the mass using the balance and the volume using the length times width times height, we do mass divided by volume to get our density. For irregular objects, we use a balance to get the mass, but then we need to use a water displacement technique. So we put the irregular object into a Eureka can or a displacement can. What happens then is the key goes in, or the irregular object goes in, the water level comes up and the water comes out into the measuring cylinder. And the measuring cylinder tells us the volume of water displaced. And whatever the volume of water displaced, that is the volume of the object. So for example, this key, if this key displaces 5 centimeters cubed of water, the volume of that key is 5 centimeters cubed. Another method of getting density is for liquids. What we do is we fill a zeroed measuring cylinder. What zeroed means, we put the measuring cylinder on a balance, so it's at 0 grams to start with, press 0 so it's at 0. We fill that measuring cylinder with a known volume of liquid, for example 50 centimeters cubed. We then put that measuring cylinder on the balance, which was reading 0 when it was empty. Now it's reading 57 grams because it's got the liquid in, and then we repeat this to get many readings. We can then get the density by using the mass divided by our volume. The mass we got from the balance, the volume we know by choosing the known volume, pouring it in. So that is the density required practicals revision videos. Just to quickly go back over the liquid one again, because it was off the screen. We fill a zeroed measuring cylinder, so empty measuring cylinder on a balance, press 0 to get 0 grams. We then fill it with a known volume of liquid, for example 50 centimeters cubed. We then put the measuring cylinder with the liquid back on the balance to get the mass. We repeat it. We then do mass divided by volume, the mass from our balance, the volume using our known volume. Density equals mass divided by volume.